Hey, what's up, Yoji? I'm Gianmarco, and today for the practice, we are going to work on what I do after a long run. Today is 24K, so I spend almost 1 hour and 45 minutes running, and I need to let my body recover from it, and this is kind of the practice that I work towards to. So you don't really need the mat. I'm just using as a reference, but if you have like also your shoes and you just came from a run, it's perfect time to this practice. We're going to start on all fours, so knees on the ground and wrist on the grounds, palms on the grounds, and we just make some turns around the wrist, feeling how our body is feeling right now. Maybe you feel a little bit rigid for the run, a little bit of stiffness somewhere, and just want to embrace the energy that just are coming back to you. Take your breath. It's a moment also to recognize how is your breath going right now. If you did 5 or 6 turns in one side, just compensate the other one. All right. It's a moment of exploration too. And just gently bring evenly the weight over the 4 spots where you're pressing right now. And now you inhale, arch your back, push the navel to the mat, open the shoulder, open the chest, bring the chin to the ceiling, and exhale, round your back, fingertips if you want to, and bring the energy towards your fingertips. Keep the shoulder above your wrist, palm on the ground, just arch your back again. Just reach a little bit further with your navel if you can, and inhale. Exhale, fingertips. And you just alternate cat-cow pose. So palm on the ground, inhale again. Open the chest, chin to the sky. You just want to arch a little bit more, and then fingertips. And this is just to get into the flow and connection with your breath. So you inhale, bring the back parallel to the floor, and get ready to exhale through your mouth in 3, 2, 1, exhale. All right, so you want to keep the wrist under your shoulders. You want the internal elbow pointing forward, and the pointer fingers parallel to each other's. Point your toes, lift your knees, bring the hips to the ceilings, push the head between your arms, just reach your first downward facing dog. And you can start stepping around. It's a moment of exploration, also tease, so just let the blood come in your head, feeling the difference and the change of perspective. Right now, it's just do what you want. If you want to lift one leg, you can lift one leg. If you want to bring your right hand to the left ankle, you can. If you're feeling it's just a moment of just switching side, switching energy, switching point of view, and you want to keep as much as you can your spine aligned. So just it's easier for you to bring a little bit of weight on your legs if you can right now, so you don't over stress your wrist. And just gently inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Your toes are pointing down, and when you exhale, you just want to bring the right feet next to the right pinky. All right, from here, your fingertips. Inhale, open the chest, lift your chin up. And then exhale, you bring the palm to the ground. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Distance your shoulder blades, create space between them, and then just gently inhale, open, and lift your right arm to the sky. Gaze to the right thumb. And when you exhale, you want to bring the right hand next to your left quad. You just touch it, you bring the outside of your feet on the ground, and you inhale, you go back. Look at your right thumbs, extend your right arms to the sky, and then when you exhale, you bring your right hand to the left quad, and you just touch it. So just bring the outside of your feet on the ground, and you inhale, you go back to it. Gaze on the right thumb, exhale, back, right hand, right, left quad. Touch it, inhale, open. And then exhale, you just want bring the right palm on the ground back to the same spot as before. Fingertips, inhale, open. Chin to the sky, and exhale, you want to try to extend your right leg and forward fold with your elbow parallel to the floor at the same height. So you don't want to just reach a little bit higher with one side, but you want just to keep it as much as you can evenly to the ground. Bend your left leg and you bring your left feet next to your left pinky. All right. From here, you want just to open your hips. So you just go for a low squat. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin, bring the gaze to the ceiling, and then exhale, final compression, and bring the toes pointing the center of the mat. Relax your head, feel the heaviness of your body. And when you inhale, let's go back to Malasana, to the low squat. In as much as you can. What you can today, it's enough. And then you exhale, you just find compression. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. And let's gently bring a hand behind your back. We're gonna sit on our glutes, and from here we just gently release the tension and go on our back. We extend the legs to the sky, and we try to gently bend the knees, bring it next to the shoulders, and with our hands we're gonna just catch the outside of the feet. We exhale, we're trying to push a little bit further down the knees, and then we inhale and we extend the legs. We're just trying to keep as much as we can extended and perpendicular to the floor if it's possible. And we exhale, we just bring back the shoulder, the knees close to the shoulder, to the outside of the shoulder, and the hands just catch the outside of the feet. We are back, inhale, extend the legs to the sky, and exhale, shoulders back, knees back to the shoulders. X. This pose is called baby pose, happy baby pose. So we inhale, lift it back again, and then exhale, knees to the shoulders. From here, you just wanna give yourself an hug and just gently give yourself some momentum, and you want to go back to the squat position. Just help yourself with your hand if you need it. Inhale. And exhale, hands between your feet, and you push your left feet back to the mat. Fingertips, inhale, open, and exhale, palms on the ground. And from here, you want to bring your right feet next to your left feet, and you're in a plank pose. Now, if you want, you can just take a push-up. Here, it's always available. Knees on the ground, glutes on the heels, and you bring your weight towards to the top of the mat, and you go up, arch your back, open the chest, glutes active, inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, I just bring the knees on the ground and go for what is called for what is called Shirsasana, and it's inversion. You want to grab your elbows, bring into the mat, open the forearms, close the elbows as much as you can, interlace your fingers, and just bring the chin to the sternum, and just gently bring the top of the head on the mat. So you can actually hold your head with your hands interlaced, but at the same time, just like we are not putting the weight over the hands. We just like create the pressure with our hands that are not under the head. So the knees are going under the hips. We are pointing the feet and we lift the knees to the sky. So we just gently walk towards our forehead, and as much as we can, we just feeling the weight on our head. If we can, we just lift one leg up and we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We switch and we extend the opposite leg to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot, left foot. If we can, we just do one more time. But if you want, you can try to bring a little bit more weight and lift the other one up and trying to balance it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Switch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and just gently we let both feet land, and we're gonna bring the knees on the mat, and just gently we push ourselves up. We inhale, we sit on our heel, in, and we just exhale through our mouth in 3, 2, 1, exhale. All right, so gently we go back to our on pose, on all four pose. So knees under the hips, wrist under the shoulder, pointer fingers parallel to each other. So we just inhale, open the chest, bring the nose to the mat, bring the chin to the ceiling, and exhale, fingertips we around our back, and we go back to cat pose. Palm on the ground, we inhale, back parallel to the floor, we get ready to exhale through our mouth in 3, 2, 1, exhale. We point our toes, we lift the knees, we bring the hips to the sky, heads between our arms. We inhale, we lift the left leg to the sky, we exhale, we bring the left feet next to the left pinky. We are going to bring our fingertips, inhale, open the chest, and we then gently go down with our hips. We exhale, palms on the ground, X. We create space between our shoulder blades. Now we're gonna go outside our feet, and we inhale, open the chest. We extend the left arm to the sky and the gaze on the left thumb. On our exhale, we're just gonna bring the left hand, touch the right quad, and we inhale, open. Gaze to the left thumb. Exhale, back again. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close everything off. And from here, fingertips again. Inhale, open. Exhale. We try to lift the hips and extend the left leg as much as we can, but we keep it, the elbows at the same height from the mat. We just relax our cervix and bring the chin to the sternum. We bend the right knee and we bring in the right feet next to the right pinky. Inhale, we go back to Malasana, so we're lowering down the hips, open the chest, in, and exhale. We find compression and we push the hips to the ceiling. Inhale, open, we're lowering down the hips, low squat. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, we bring a hand behind our back, we sit, and we are just gently release our back on the mat. We extend the legs to the sky. Inhale, exhale, happy baby pose. Inhale, extend, and exhale, happy baby pose. Every time we go to happy baby pose, we try to reach a little bit further down our back. Inhale, open. extension, and exhale, happy baby pose. Inhale, and exhale, happy baby pose. And just gently we bring the heels next to the glutes, we close our knees together and we give ourselves a hug. And then we create momentum, so we go back to Malasana. We can have us with our hands, inhale, open, and exhale, hands between the feet. And we're gonna push the right feet back to the mat. Fingertips, inhale, open. Exhale, palms on the ground, create space between our shoulder blades, and we bring the left feet next to the right feet. So we're in a plank. You can take a push-up if you want to. Knees on the ground, you're journeying to upward facing dog. Glutes to heels, forearm parallel to each other, and we open the chest, lift the knees, and the heels are touching each other, and we inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. X, X, X. And from here, we are going to back to Sirsasana. So knees on the ground, we sit on our heels, and we catch our elbows. We just bring the elbows on the ground. We open the forearm. We close a little bit the elbows to each other so the forearm are almost parallel to each other. We interlace our fingers, right pinky under left pinky. If you find yourself comfortable, you can switch it up. Bring the chin close to the sternum, top of the head, just behind the pinky, and you just lift the knees. You walk towards your forehead, you just bring the weight to your head. And when you inhale, you just lift your left leg to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You switch it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You switch it up. And if you want, you can just lift both of them for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it, or you can stay again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Switch 4, 3, 2, 1. And just gently release and land with both feet on the ground, knees on the mat, and gently sitting on the heels. We just lift ourselves up, inhale, open, let the shoulder drop, the arms drop, and exhale. Let's find on all fours back again. Wrist at the same distance over our shoulders, and knees under the hips. Inhale, we go for cow pose, and exhale, cat pose. Distance, create space between your shoulder blades, palms on the ground. Inhale, your back parallel to the floor. You get ready to exhale through your mouth in 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And we get into it. So left the knees, point your toes, bring the hands between your arms, go to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right feet next to the right pinky. Fingertips in, open. Exhale, palms. Inhale, open the chest, extend right arm to the sky. Gaze to the right arm. Exhale, we go on the outside of our feet, right hand, left quad. Inhale, open. Exhale, right hand, left quad. Inhale, open. You can extend in front of you if you want to. Exhale, right hand, left quad. Inhale, open. Exhale, close everything off. Left feet, left pinky. Inhale, Malasana. And exhale, compression. Inhale, Malasana. And exhale, compression. Inhale, Malasana. And exhale, compression. You can stay here. Find a little bit of compression for 15 seconds. If it's there for you, you can catch a handstand and lift it up for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just gently find yourself landing. And inhale back to Malasana, low squat, and exhale, we just go for a sit. Leave your back just gently on the mat and lift your legs up. So inhale, extend your legs as much as you can, and exhale, knees on the shoulder, catch the outside of your feet. Inhale, extend the legs. Exhale, happy baby pose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, happy baby pose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, give yourself an hug. And just gently create momentum. So you can go back to Malasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands between your feet and push the left feet on the back of the mat. Fingertips, inhale, open. Exhale, palms on the ground. You're doing great. All right, what we want here is just a pyramid pose. We are doing it on the end, on the side. So fingertips, if you want to, you can go with the palm too. You want a compression, you lift your hips and you're trying to lengthen your right leg as much as you can, and you want to hammer it the right feet. And just gently you bring the right foot next to the left feet. All right, push up if you want to. Knees on the ground. And inhale, open. Let's go to upward facing dogs, heels touching each other. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Okay, knees on the ground. Catch your elbow if you want to. You can sit on your heel, do your thing, do your Sirsasana. Interlace your fingers, elbows close to each other, chin to the sternum, top of the head, just right next to the pinky. Lift your knees, walk towards your forearm. Left one leg, left the other one if you have to, if you can. Just here for 20, 19, so the blood just gently go back to your body. And this is really relaxful. You can use also the wall if you want to. Switch side. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Switch side if you're doing side to side. 7, 6, 5. Switch side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and just gently we land both feet on the ground, knees on the mat, and gently we lift everything up. Sit on the heel, we extend the arms onto the sky. Exhale, cactus pose, elbows at the top, at the same height of the shoulder. Inhale, open the chest, close the shoulder blades, and exhale, give yourself an hug as much as you wish. And just gently we create some torsion side to side. Just recognize if you have your left arm on top of your right arm. So you remember just to switch side later on. Mine is the left, so later on I'm gonna have to put the right arm on top. Just to recognize symmetries along the way, along your practice. All right, just gently release and go on all fours back on the mat. So knees under the hips, wrist under the shoulder. Inhale, let's back to cow pose. You want to arch a little bit more if it's there for you. Fingertips, exhale, and you go for cat with fingertips. And palms on the ground, back again. Lift the knees, lift the hips. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the left leg to the sky. And exhale, left feet next to the left pinky. Fingertips, inhale, open. Exhale, palms on the ground. Let's bring the outside of your feet. Inhale, open the chest, extend the left arm to the sky, gaze on the left thumb. Exhale, left hand touch the quad, the right quad. Inhale, open. And you can extend the left arm in front of you and exhale, left hand, right quad. Inhale, open. And exhale, left hand, right quad. Inhale, open. And exhale, close everything off, left palm on the ground. And here we bend the right leg and we bring the right feet next to the right pinky. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, find compression. Inhale, Malasana. And exhale, find compression. Inhale, Malasana. And exhale, find compression. And here you can stay or you can do your thing. Just find what you are capable right now. But it's up to you. Like going for a handstand, going for Sirsasana, also Pincha Mayurasana is a nice way to bring your legs up. Let the blood goes down. Let the things at the same time work on your shoulder, work on your stability, work on your handstand practice for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good job, 3, 2, 1, and just gently release the pose and land the feet. Inhale, Malasana, and exhale, sit on the glutes. Let the back go on the mat, lift the legs to the sky, extend the leg, inhale, exhale, baby pose. Inhale, lift the leg up, exhale, baby pose. Inhale, lift, exhale, baby pose. Inhale, lift, exhale, knees on the chest, give yourself a hug. All right, and just create momentum to go back to Malasana. All right, inhale and exhale, hands between your feet, and you push the right feet back on the mat. Fingertips, inhale, open, exhale, palms on the ground, and lift the hips, and trying to extend the left leg as much as you can. We go for pyramid pose, and you want to release cervix, you want to just let things drop. You can do what you are capable right now. You don't need to extend completely the left leg if you find yourself struggling with that. Do what you can, but just keep the elbows at the same distance from the ground, both sides. And now from here you want to bring the left feet next to the right feet, and we go to plank. Give yourself a push-up if you want to. Knees on the ground, glutes on the heels. Your journey to upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. All right, and from here, knees on the ground, sit on the heel, catch your elbow, do your thing. You go for Sirsasana. Chin to the sternum, pinky, top of the head, just relax to the pinky, walks toward your forearm. Just lift one leg if you want to side, or you just lift everything up, and we stay here for 30 seconds. Do your thing. If you can do switching up, it's alright, it's fine. And if you want, you can just alternate active squat, alright, and extension of the leg, and we go for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, switching up, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, switching up, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, switching up, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, switching up, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, switching up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let everything drop. Feet on the ground, knees on the ground, sit on the heels. Inhale, open, extend the arms to the sky, and exhale, elbows goes down, cactus pose. Inhale, open the chest, close the shoulder blades, find an arch, and exhale, extend the arms and give yourself a hug. And now, mine is the right arm on top of the left arm. If you find yourself on the opposite side, don't worry, do your thing, and now gently find a little bit of torsion. And give yourself a hug. You're doing great. Good job. All right. Now just gently find yourself on the center of the mat. Just bring the knees a little bit closer to the top of the mat and create space between your heels so you can drop the glutes between the heels, and just gently bring the elbows on the ground. You can stay here or you can just drop everything down and find your breath, find your energy. And you can stay here as much as you can, as much as you want to. It's a relaxing pose, a relaxing moment. If you find yourself with the elbows, just stay with your elbows. Do what you're capable right now. It's fine. Find your breath. And it was a pleasure having you for this practice. Do your thing. I'm really happy and happy to see you on the next one. Namaste.